Hey guys, this is YT42, and welcome to Metroid Prime. Whew. I am so excited to start this. I love Metroid Prime so much. It is my second favorite Metroid game, behind, well, Super Metroid, of course. Now, right off the bat, I'm just gonna say that this is 100%. Well, in terms of getting all the items, yes, it will be 100%. But in terms of doing scanning, no, I can't guarantee that that'll be 100%. But anyway, also I'm playing with a Wavebird, so good times are in store. All right, so let's start it up. File select, I love the song. Oh no, you haven't done 100% before, save file. No, not yet. But this would be the first time 100% Metroid Prime, which would be awesome. Let's not go hard mode. Let's check the options. Looks all good. Yeah, I'm happy with anything there. So let's go normal mode. Alright, let's start it off. Man, I'm so excited. I love Metroid Prime so much. It's such a good game. Anyway, an unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit around Talonfall. And sorry about people talking in the background. They're the neighbors. They're really annoying. They're really loud. Couldn't pick a better time to start yelling at each other.
In the vast universe, the history of humanity is but a flash of light from a lone star.
I believe this
The
little
life of a single
monologue here,
person
I think
should
that's
be
only in the
lost
PAL
in space
version.
and
The
time.
PAL version.
But
And I'm playing
among
the
the
PAL version,
stars,
so.
there is one light that burns
Well, I don't
brighter than
remember.
all others.
I don't really
The light
know.
of Cere.
But
Her battles extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history.
anyway,
Here,
so
another chapter of that history.
that planet down there is Talon 4, and this is the Frigate Orpheon, which is where our hero Samus Aran will land in 5. Well, that was quick. That was 5. Anyway, Samus' ship. Whee! And we again. Oh, I love the song playing here. It's a remix of the opening from Super Metroid. How could I forget that? And look at Samus. This is Samus's first time in 3D, and the suit looks awesome. If bulky, it looks. Jeez, it's so bulky. I've only just realized how bulky it is. And those kneecaps are pretty sharp as well. And those, of course, the massive shoulders. But anyway, you're thinking, well, this will be a fun third-person adventure. Wrong. Let's see. First person, yes, first person. And here's our HUD. We have 15 missiles. We can look up and down by holding down R and moving the directional stick. Switch the scan visor with left on the D-pad. We can scan stuff by locking onto stuff. With L, and we can shoot with the A button, jump with the B button, and go into morph ball with the X button, and fire a missile with the Y button. So, let's go ahead and shoot these targets. So I'm going to be scanning a lot of stuff in this, because this is a lot of what the game is about. Scanning stuff, and you may think, oh, that sounds boring. It's not the main part of the game, trust me. There's plenty of other stuff in this. Also, if you hold down the A button, we can charge up the beam. Also, that hand down the bottom, that represents what beam we are using at the moment, but we only have one beam. As you can see, we can open doors with the A button. Alright, so you can read all this stuff if you want, but I'm not going to, because, I mean, well, one, I don't really like. I never really read the stuff from Prime. Sometimes I do, but most times I don't. Sometimes I'll read. Sometimes you can scan these red icons. Like, see, this is that's yellow, but sometimes they will be. What was that lizard thing? I was going to scan it. Sometimes it will be red, and that means usually that it. Whoa, wavebird, not already. Okay, I'm gonna fix this wavebird. Hold on. It's the poor screen and Samus. Look at Samus. Samus looks pretty cool. Anyway, so let's go ahead and scan. I thought we already scanned them. Got it. I've been playing Prime 3 recently, so from Prime 3 to this. And looking at and like scanning stuff, because scanning stuff in Prime 3, they and Prime 2 for that matter, the object is completely surrounded by the color, which means you can scan it. But in this, you gotta get it into the right range, and then you gotta check. It's really weird. Wait, scan it first. So you really want to scan a lot of things in this game. Stuff like that. Map facility. And check that out. So when this game was first released, it was like, oh my god, what the hell? Why is it first person? But when it was released, everyone was just like, whoa, hold the phone. This is awesome. And, that's good. It's good for something to take a different approach. And that's what made this so successful. And now we just got a map station, which means we've downloaded the map for the area. So yeah, if we press Z or Z, we can look at everything. And man, I just played like Prime 3 a few minutes before doing this, and looking at green doors, that doesn't feel like it's an open door, it just feels like it's weird. Anyway, if we look up the top, we see the key says any beam, wave beam, ice beam, plasma beam, missile, all that stuff. Now, I believe, can we turn the... Yeah, we can. Okay. So I'm pretty sure just because I've beaten, something on this save file before is that that the beams up there aren't meant to be there. Like, well, they won't be up there until you've unlocked the beam or you've beaten the game before. So this is just the opening section of the game. This isn't the main, beef of the game. The main beef of the game is on the planet Helen 4, which we saw earlier. Alright. Now, the power beam, which is what we have equipped here, it's actually really, really good. It has a really fast rate of fire. And, yeah. I mean, even though it's the first beam, it's still, like, awesome. Also, we have multiple bombs, so if you go into multiple, press A to drop a bomb. Which is awesome. By the way, enjoy these power-ups while they last. I'm just gonna say that right now. And space pirates. Look at this. We're already fighting them. That guy was pretty much already dead. Dude, stop shooting at me. So I don't think we have to scan all that stuff. Pretty much the only stuff you have to scan is, oh crap, I keep picking that up without scanning it. Yeah, you can scan health, but there's pretty much, you don't have to scan everything that there is to scan. You pretty much only have to scan stuff that, like, I don't know, certain stuff, like, if it's a creature, then you definitely want to scan that. But if it's a, like, just something like this, yeah, you don't have to scan that. It doesn't count towards your overall everything. Let me check. Is there a scan? Okay, yeah, it doesn't say anything about stuff that we require, like scan that makes, you know, is actually important. Okay. So this. This is Y. Don't forget to scan this, because that is a creature. Yeah, now that counts towards, logbook entries. So that's harmlessly you, and you are dead. Alright, so, you can open these doors, and hey, what is this? Credit script bay. Now, red things that they're, logs, they count towards the logbook. And for example, you can read them. Zebus has fallen. Crap, Wavebird. Zebus, oh my god, now I gotta go back. Okay. Zebus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or by the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates, Orpheon, Cere and Volparagon were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but unrestricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at code blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Who's the hunter? We're the hunter. Yes, I'm serious. Alright, so we can scan. Oh, hey, this is the stuff from this. That's an enemy from Zebus. I think it's called Side Hopper. I think. Yep, we can gather data. But yeah, pretty much only the red stuff counts towards your logbook, or just opens up elevators, which doesn't really matter. And also, what else is it? Creatures. Do you count? No, you don't. Creatures always have an orange box for some reason. Oh crap! I keep forgetting to scan it. Maybe it'll drop one. Charge beam will draw in these health pickups, so we can scan that. And if it says a new research or a new lore or a new creatures thing, that means it's added to the logbook, and that means it matters. But for some reason these space pirates don't count towards it. Also, what that's, how, like, before when it was saying Zebus is destroyed, it just means that, like in Metroid 1, the Zebus plan was destroyed, and if you want to know the story of Metroid 1, just shameless plug, go watch the Metroid 1 Let's Play. Alright. So, I haven't really explained much of... Oh crap, now that was a missile thing that I could have scanned. Well, there were plenty of chances to do that. Trust me. Alright, so let's continue down. Parasite. Oh, hey. Space pirate. Bam. So far I haven't really explained that much. Because, I don't know, it's really sort of self-explanatory. Or you can just, go ahead and search it up. That would make everything so much easier. And it would make so I didn't have to explain that much. Door lock enabled. And this, we can... Looks like a spherical shape would fit into this claim. Lucky for us, we happen to have a spherical shape. If we drop a bomb, that'll open a block. So let's just proceed. Alright, and shoot you, and shoot you. Bam, alright. Draw in pickups, not before we scan them. Alright. so this recovers 5 missiles, I believe. Alright, here's a save station. Super useful. Save stations in the Prime games, they not only save your game, but they fully restore your health. My god, is that useful. Alright. There's so much stuff to scan in this game. Not just in this game, like, in, specifically Prime 3. Oh, there's so much to scan. But in Prime 2, there's this one room, like in the Aegon Wastes, like where the Space Pirate HQ is, that is just filled with scans. Like, I'm dead serious. There's so many, man, and like pretty much all of them count towards the Logbook. It's ridiculous. Whoa, what's this? First boss fight in the game. It is. Brawl players will recognize this. This is the Parasite Queen. A very, very easy boss. Parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. We expose when detecting this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting task by listening target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire. So all we have to do is find that hole in the little barrier thing, and then we can shoot that. We can shoot missiles into his mouth. And this, don't worry about losing this fight. This fight is so easy. Trust me. Even if you miss the mouth, I'm pretty sure the mouth is just considered like extra damage. And even if you run out of missiles, you can always just use charge shots or regular shots. Because this really isn't hard. So what I'm doing here is I'm pressing side and B to dash jump. When you're locked onto something, you can strafe by pressing a direction and B. Left or right. That means can't be up or down. Near. I'm dying. She's dying. Evacuate. More thing is dead. Evacuate. Reactor critical. Evacuate. Immediately. So we already have a self-destruct sequence. Yeah, we're ready. But it's not stressful. We have 7 minutes to get out of here. Jeez, I didn't realize, like, I only just realized how ridiculous that is. 7 minutes? That's so much time to get out of here, man. Scanning all this stuff. Whoa! Hey! Scan you. This creature is deceased. What? Oh. I was just like, what? It's moving. I was like, oh no, it's not. Okay, so we gotta climb up this debris. Screen Space Pirate, unlock new. The Wavebird, we can get to work. But, you know what, I'm gonna switch the Wavebird channel, because that seems to be working a lot more now. So let's go to this. And maybe that'll work better. Oh, whoa. Sorry, just bumped the headset at a time. Just gonna check if the recording's still fine. Oh, yeah. Sorry about this. Just like mess around at this point. Anyway, while we are escaping for our lives at this leisurely pace, I'm gonna talk. Oh my god. The Wavebird is actually useless. Like, I was just playing Prime 2 like a little bit ago, and the Wavebird was not being this bad. Alright, so I'm going to mention that there are two versions of Prime. Okay, so there's this little, there's the GameCube version, but there was also a re-release version for the Wii called Metroid Prime Trilogy, which had Metroid Prime, Prime 2, and Prime 3. It was because, hey, we're Prime. There's not all Prime. Alright, so let's get out of here. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what this. I haven't done this in a while. Super parasites and oh, that's just a so being in more full mode actually makes you faster. It's momentum. Okay, get up here. I hope those parasites aren't to kill me because they're not doing the smallest amount of damage. You got blasted open. Let's continue on. Alright, so let's get in. So we're just going to travel at a snail's pace uphill. Alright, continue on. Turret! And we are out of missiles. Actually, no, we're not. Because we got some missiles back. Alright, let's continue. We still got 4.5 minutes to get out of here. This place is really big. Should I destroy some of these and get some health back? Just did. Oh my god. The Wavebird is actually, like, I don't know what it is, no matter what, and it's only while I'm recording as well, that's like stuff I watch. I'm really sorry about this, guys, but the Wavebird is actually lost control. Don't ever buy it. Also, my dog's barking, oh my god, I swear. Sometimes I really hate, like, the times that I get to record, because everything likes to get in the way, start barking, start yelling at each other, start doing stuff, which really drives me nuts. Drives you guys nuts. The dog is a pain. Alright, where are we going here? I think we just go. Come on. Be serious. Come on, move. Move it. Move, can we make it go faster? Can't. Okay. Open this up. Alright, let's continue on. Out here, and I'm sorry if that alarm sound is driving you guys nuts. Like, whoa, Samus, what do we do? What? Ridley? Yep, Ridley's back. Or what's left of the Metal Robot. Well, half robot. If you guys haven't figured it out, this game doesn't take place after fusion or anything. It takes place. Also, you can lock onto these grapples to grapple onto them. This game takes place after Metroid 1. So, yeah, it's like the last game in the chronological order is Fusion, and yeah, I haven't seen the game since Fusion. Well, we have, but you know, not after the timeline. But anyway, while scanning an elevator, we got bumped into a back wall and we lost all our stuff. Useless. Like, well, we didn't lose the, we pretty much lost everything except what makes Samus still Samus at the bare bones. Like, seriously, we got nothing. Seriously got, like, nothing. And also, what is Ridley doing back? Oh my god, Ridley's back. It doesn't really matter how he got back, he's back. Yep, hurry up and depressurize. Seriously, 7 minutes is a long time to get out of here. Alright. So, Metroid Prime, whenever like, it hides its load times really, really well. Like, whenever, like, say for example, a room needs to load. You shoot the door, and the door won't open. That's hiding the load time. And then, when it opens, you know, it's fully loaded. Which is good. And, for example, like if you're riding an elevator, well, sometimes it's a cutscene that'll happen when you're riding an elevator, that means it's loading an area. But anyway, soundscapes chase to win.